unless Reinders has been held up in one of those crashes. I didn't see any pink sleeves held up in that. Final 2K, we'll call it now. Now it's Pinarello Q36.5, one of their riders going a little bit too deep at the front by the looks of it, and they have got Moshgetti ready. NSN choose to follow that. Biniamgirmay sitting third wheel of those NSN riders, right in the middle of the shot there. Final 2 kilometres now in the Clasica de Almeria. And there are teams still in need to move up. Bahrain Victorious coming up now, but they're very spread out. Where Phil Bauhaus is. No, actually, I say that. Bauhaus is there. They've got one more rider overlapping. Tudor Pro Cycling coming up now too. I hadn't expected to see that today, so maybe Mozzato is ready. Can't quite see who the last of their riders is, but it is the Swiss team of Tudor Pro Cycling, who now get themselves organised on front. There's Marco Haller, the former Austrian road race champion, right in the middle. And at the moment, though, they've kind of fed in front of Pinarello Q36.5, and Moshgetti will be loving this. There's all sorts of bulking going on in the middle. We do not need any more crashes in a race that's seen, what, 4 or 5 quite nasty-looking crashes late on in this race. Tudor Pro Cycling now have Luca Mozzato sitting just behind Marco Haller, a little bit further back. Janko Alula with one rider there, though. Matej Govakar is the Bahrain Victorious rider. Now, Govakar might be left to handle things by himself here. Here go NSN Cycling. They've got... Yeah, Biniamgirmay is being... Oh, this rider's absolutely bulking to try and get on the back wheel of Bini Girmay, and he has Arnaud Delis on his wheel. This is a great lead out by NSN Cycling. They're doing the last little bit. Louis Aski comes now as well. Fretan being brought up by Cofidis right in the middle. It is Louis Aski who'll lead into this final corner. They've still got 3 riders ahead of Biniamgirmay. The Eritrean rocket is ready to launch. Can they do it? Louis Aski going as deep as he possibly can. I'm looking to see who the next rider is. I think it's Hugo Hofstetter. It is Hofstetter now who goes. Biniamgirmay still seated. Hofstetter the last man to go. We expected this. The Frenchman is going to go deep. He can handle a sprint by himself, but look at this. Fretan coming up. Milan Fretan moving up behind Biniamgirmay. Girmay leading at this time. Here comes Groenewegen in the middle as well. Fretan, Groenewegen, Bini Girmay takes it. A second win this season for the Eritrean superstar. NSN Cycling get the win. They're on the radios already celebrating. Where on earth did Milan Fretan come from? The Cofidis jersey came bursting through. But Biniamgirmay gets his second win of the season, and congratulations of his team as well. What a fantastic sprint finish. I must admit, we had a zoomed in close shot of the front end there. I hope you enjoyed that. I can only apologise for the messy run-in, which was particularly messy, and I just hope all the riders are okay. Here it is from on high again one more time. First time seeing this back, of course. Biniamgirmay, a real fight for the riders to get onto his wheel. I think it was Matej Govakar trying to follow the Eritrean, and Arnaud Delis looking good, but not having the full support of his team around him. He's looked across, seen his own teammate back there. That was Joshua Giddings, I think, moving up. Look at the speed of Milan Fretan. Last year's winner for Cofidis comes right up alongside the hip of Bini Girmay, gets through the gap, so there's no excuse there. And watch the speed of Dylan Groenewegen. Groenewegen closing up behind Fretan, but it's Biniamgirmay holding on. And it might just have been Matteo Moshgetti dipping for third. There's Moshgetti in the middle in the dark bluey green, just coming into the slipstream of Milan Fretan, but Biniamgirmay, the Eritrean superstar for the newly revamped NSN cycling team, gets his second win of the season. So the celebrations for NSN, job well done. And we will bring you the top 10 provisional in just a moment. Certainly so far I'm seeing, well, we know that Biniamgirmay's got that win. Fretan, I think, taking second. I think there will be a photo review of this, but I think Matteo Moshgetti for Pinarello Q36.5 may have dipped up the inside as well. Well, NSN cycling team now a Swiss team.
Victory one.
They've actually had 4 wins now this year. They took a stage, didn't they? Stage 4 of the Santos Tour Down Under with Ethan Vernon, the Willunga Township stage. He won that change stage. It should have been the Willunga Hill stage, but finished uphill in the township there in Willunga on that very hot day. Then Bini Girmay won the opening stage of the Volta Comunità Valenciana. George Bennett has won the Kiwi Road Race Championships, and then Bini Girmay getting another win today. So 4 wins for them this season. Brilliant lead into it by Lewis Askey, the British rider, and then Hugo Hofstetter. I did say that would be a very strong formation. Lewis Askey leading into the final few metres, and then Hugo Hofstetter doing a brilliant drive there. Very compact sprinter, Hugo Hofstetter, so not providing loads of shelter for Biniamgirmay, as you can see. Fretan coming with great speed, the Cofidis rider around the outside, as did Glenn Groenewegen. To be said, the Unibet Rose Rockets rider looked very quick in there. Moschetti, not with too much space to operate in the middle, but finding a gap up the back, off the back wheel, I should say, of Milan Fretan. Great sprint that, I enjoyed it. Need to flesh out that top 10 though, because there's other riders in there that couldn't quite see. Zanoncello somewhere in the top 5 or 6, I would say. And that looks like Phil Bauhaus possibly inside that top 10 too. 6th or 7th maybe. Bauhaus could be higher. Yeah, good performance by this lot today. And it was a nice run into that finale, wasn't it? Bodes well for Biniamgirmay and the NSN cycling team. There's Hofstetter in the middle. Brilliant lead out by him.